What's up YouTube, it's CF Rhino here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the Elemental Hero deck list. You can comment and rate and let me know if I'm missing anything or if I need to fix anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I run 2 Voltex, of course, because he's a light and inflict battle damage, so some of the cards removed from play. 2 Oceans, good effect, and also for Absolute Zero. 3 Neil's Alias, because he's a light and he's a good beat stick and he's a Gemini for Gemini Spark. 3 Destiny Hero Diamond Dudes, because of all the normal spell cards that I use, and because he's a Dark Monster, good target for BLS. 2 Summoner Monks, I like to use his effect to ditch out a spell card that I don't need to special summon, let's say Stratos, gain Stratos effects, and then exceed them for an exceed that I use. Stratos, of course, you need to use a Stratos staple. The Avocado Chevalier, now he's good. I like to use him instead of Elemental Hero Heat for that Nova Master fusion, and also because he's a Gemini, so it's a good target for Gemini Spark. Honest, to give Light's beatdown. Dandelion, because he's Earth, and when he's destroyed, you switch summon 2 tokens, and those tokens are Wind, so you can fuse for Great Tornado with them. And last but not least, BLS. He's really good in this deck because you can remove from play a line in the dark to special summon him, and if you remove from play Diamond Dude and say Voltic or Neil's Alias, you can use Parallel World Fusion to add them back to your deck and summon Adoration, which is a really good combo to use with this guy. That's it with the monsters. So, moving on to the spells. I use 1 Super Palmer. I ran 2 before, but I moved to 1 just because I didn't like the dead draws, and sometimes it can get kind of cluttery in your hand. 1 Parallel World Fusion. It's a good card to use, especially since I'm using Blackluster Soldier and Fusion Gate. It's a really good card, but I only use 1. Rhoda Search, Maybe Storm staple, Monster Born staple, Dark Hole staple. Gemini Spark, for those Geminis that I have in my deck, it's a really good card. Pop 1 and draw a card. Miracle Fusion, I only run 2 just because I don't really utilize my graveyard as many other Elemental Hero players do. Pod Duality, I feel like running 3 just because I have Diamond Dude and his effect is really good with Pod of Duality. But for now, I'm going to leave it at 2, see what happens. Destiny Draws for Diamond Dude's effect and just for draw power. 3 Fusion Gates. I ran Terraformings, but I chose not to and just started running just 3 Fusion Gates all alone so I can add other spell cards that I wanted. So I added 2 Gemini Sparks instead of the 2 Terraformings that I had. 2 Eco Search. My traps, I run only 3. 2 Safe Zones to defend Ocean and Diamond Dude from being destroyed by card effects or by battle. And sometimes I've actually put it on my Blackluster, and it really made him unbeatable for the game. My opponent didn't have anything to destroy my back row, so basically I was just attacking twice and removing his monsters from play. Trench Roll. That's my last trap card now. I don't use Solemn Judgment because I was using it, and I've noticed most of the times that I've lost. It's because I've halved my life points because of Solemn Judgment, so I've decided to take it out. Alright, now that's it for my spell and trap cards and also my monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you my extra deck. 2 Great Tornadoes. New card. Halves the attack of all monsters on your opponent's battlefield permanently. It's a really good card to get over high attack monsters. I run 3 The Shinings. It's one of the best Elemental Heroes fusions that I like to use. But it's only my opinion, and you're going to be utilizing him a lot in this deck, especially because of Fusion Gate. 3 Absolute Zeros. He's good. The only reason why I don't like him now is because a lot of people like to run Starlight Road, so. Vision Hero Adoration, 2 heroes, 28 in attack, and with return you can select 1 Elemental Hero you control and make your opponent's monster lose that much attack. So if you have a Trinity or something, He's at 5,000. Your opponent's monster will lose 5,000 attack, which is basically going to be 0. Trinity helps set up an OTK, especially if you use Safe Zone on your opponent's monster, so you can just attack his monster 3 times. It's pretty easy OTK. Draco Quees for Stardust Dragon. 1 Nova Master, attack, draw a card. And 1 guy, because I don't really run a lot of Earth except for Dandelion. And I just like to have him on there just in case I go against like Sabers. For my Exceeds, I run Steelstorm Roach and Utopia. Both of them are really good cards. I like to go for Steelstorm Roach and Utopia. But with those cards, especially Steelstorm Roach, you can really have field control. Let's see with the extras deck. Now I'm going to show you my side deck. I side 1 Super Palmer, just in case if I go against Sabers, like I said, or any other water deck, light deck, agents especially. Now I run 2 Cyber Dragons and a Chimera Tech. Now I run these 3 because there's this player at my locals that always likes to take machines. So I have these 2 just these 3 just to stop him. And they're gadgets, by the way. 2 Parallel Fusions. I use those because I have a side deck that revolves around removing cards from play. 2-dimensional features, like I said, Parallel Fusion is gonna really help on this side deck. So I like to change up my deck a bit. When I switch to my side deck, it switches everything, turns it into sort of like a DD deck. Now 2 Warrior Ladies to remove my opponent's high-level attack monsters or hard monsters that are hard to get out of the field, like Red Nova and stuff like that. 2 Elemental Flashes. Like I said, I run Parallel Fusion, so his effect really helps me out. Return from Different Dimension. This is the only card that I would pay half of my life points for, just because I can special summon a lot of Elemental Hero monsters, and if I have Fusion Gate, I can Fusion Gate them again to special summon another card, which is really good. And I use 2 Effect Veilers. Now I had these cards mained in my deck, but I decided to side them because I didn't really go against a lot of decks that use a whole lot of exploding effects, so I decided to side them so I can add more cards to my main deck. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's my main deck, and you can go ahead and try to copy my deck list. But feel free to comment and leave me any advice or say anything that I need to take out. Thank you for watching. This is CF Rhino. Adios.